Hey YouTube, this is Saul with Gold Phenoms, and it's Wednesday, August 22nd, 2018. Just came back to tape another episode of my show here for YouTube, and tell you what, the place where I usually frequent is, well, looks like it's been weathered a little bit here, and certainly hit up by the local miners here. I'll go ahead and pan around a little bit so you guys can see that here in the background. You can see that a lot of the this path right here, or rather the stuff that was undercut right here, has fallen down, and a lot of rocks have made their way here into this little groove where the water was up a lot higher here just recently. It's flowing at about 1,000 cubic feet per second, but here in the recent past it was up to 1,400 cubic feet per second, and it's left this trail of gravel right here that I'm going to be hitting up right here. And just this ready-made stuff that is no doubt holding gold. I'm gonna take it and run it through my sluice, which I already set up here, and the water, the water's running fast enough. I think threw some stones on it, and they pass through nicely. I may not even classify here, just for the heck of it, just to go faster. But let's see what we got on camera here, just to show you. See the stones and whatnot, they go right through. And hey, it's okay if you have to brush off a few here and there, but the water looks like it's going fast enough. I'm gonna go ahead and just take a bunch of material, just start sampling all around, and do what I gotta do to get some gold today. It's a nice day. It must be probably, it's gonna be like 94 today, I think. And my God, it must be probably 80 right here in the shade. So got absolutely no complaints. It's been a while. Had been a lot of things going on in the background between that bacteria that was upstream in Lake Isabella, and kind of waiting for that to clear up, to, well, I'll just say some more dangerous aspects of the Kern River, waiting for those to pass through, and so on and so forth. I'm just going to do what I got to do and get some gold here for you guys today. But let's just get right to it and see what happens, huh? A little bit of clay today. See that right there? It's real sticky in some places. Gotta make sure you squash it down and make sure it's dissolved, or else it'll just go right out the back of your sluice. Just giving it a little helping hand here while I shovel materials in. And I might have to start classifying, because again, I'm getting more of this clay right here that needs to be dissolved. Some of my material is going out the back end without even going through the grizzly here, and I mean, some of my gold is going out the back end, which is counterproductive. So we'll see how it all goes. I'll see if I can find a sandier spot here in this little spot right here, where clearly the water has created some gravels here, some gravels which are very enticing for a gold prospector. But I'll just keep on going, and my sluice is going on, it's going at a good speed. It's going through material at a decent pace. Let's just see how it performs here the next several minutes as I put some more material through it for you guys. I want to show you guys something real quick. As I'm looking around right here, I can see this little area right here that's undercut right here has some sandy material. There's a lot of clay right in here, but this stuff has fallen away and forms a little drop zone right here, and I can see the black sand on the top. I was taking some material right behind this big rock right here, and I should probably take some behind these rocks right here and see what I get. But this whole place right here is ripe for gold that's fallen down, that was left by the last flood. You can see some rocks right here in the wall right here that were left there by that last flood. And yeah, I'm pretty hopeful about finding some gold here real quick. I'll go ahead and set this back down right here and continue on. All right, there we go. Bunch of that black sand in there. Let's see what happens. Big chunks of clay right there. Pieces of clay like that you need to dissolve, and I'm going to do so with my hand just by squashing it down here a little bit. There we are. Normally I'd have my classifier do this, but I'm just doing it by hand today. Just something a little bit different, you know, something simpler with fewer moving parts. My sluice, my fluid bed sluice here continues to clear out the material pretty fast, you know. The water here is almost a perfect speed, I would say. I got a little rock here stuck in the grizzly. That guy's in there good. Oh well, I'll get it later. But anyway, it's doing a good job. Couple more shovels and we'll do a little clean out here. I'm kind of curious what I got already. curious as to what I got at this point. So what I'm going to do is do a little clean out here and see if the river gods have smiled on me today. Let's do that, and we'll just go from there. This is amazing right here. Pick it up. Open up these tabs. Dump out your material. And in about 20 seconds, if that, you've got this guy all cleared out. Ready to go for your next run. Simple as that. Man. Love it. Let's see here. All right. I'm gonna move you guys right over here so you can see what I'm doing. And let's just get to panning, huh? Shake that stuff down real good, stratify it, let the gold sink down to the bottom. Get this material to come off the top here. Tell you what, it's been unseasonably cool here in Bakersfield at this time of year. It's almost perfect right now, and I can't believe that, yeah, it's late August and the conditions are this ideal. Unbelievable. Alright, so I'm getting down to the darker stuff I can see here. I can see some black sand coming out to the top here, peeking out at me. Gotta shake it down real good. Get that gold to go down, sink to the bottom. You don't want it to go out your pan. Got some more black sand peeking at me. Oh, there's a whole bunch right there. Okay, what helps if you can do this with two hands, with either hand. You can do it all a lot faster and without resting so much. A lot more black sand here now showing up. I'm gonna go a little bit more slowly here. There we are. A lot of black sand. An incredible amount of black sand for the dirt that I captured. Wow. Alright. I'm gonna go through my material now with my fingers here and try to pull out as many rocks as I can. You don't need those rocks in there, they just get in the way. I'm gonna start peeling off the layers now, black sand here. Haven't seen any gold yet, but it's probably all at the bottom. Alright. Getting down to the last couple of tablespoons here of material. Maybe about 2 tablespoons left in there. You can see, I'm sure, on the camera, there's not much left here after panning it down. Alright. Might be time to draw it back. See what we can see. It's really fine. Black sand, it's hard to get it to move. Okay, there's a piece of gold right there. First piece of gold I've seen today. You can see right there, I'm sure, that yellow thing. I'll try to hold the camera up as close as I can. Right there at the tip of my finger. That's about as close, almost as close as I can get it. I'm sure you guys can see it on camera. Let's see what else we get here. It's a decent size, you know, flake for the Kern River. I'll push him back. Push him back, that way I can continue padding and not worry about him getting lost here in the shuffle as I work this stuff down. I'm gonna work it back down into that corner again and get some materials to come off here off the top again. Let's see here. Get rid of some of that sand here. Okay, there's a piece of gold right there that was trying to run. I'm going to put him back. That's why you always check. You always check your materials. Make sure you're not losing anything. Let's get rid of some of the sand right here. Alright. Coming down to about maybe 1 tablespoon of material now. Haven't seen any gold trying to run yet, so that's good. So you get rid of as much sand. Oh, there we are. First piece of gold. Yeah, it's picking up at me on this little sifting right here. All right. We're just gonna run it back now and see what we got. There it is, right there. Good sized piece too. Okay, there's another one. I'll shake them down and get rid of some more black sand for you guys. Okay. Oh yeah. Wow. And there's the gold showing up at the top. Quite a bit of it too. At least for the simple run that I made. Wow. I must have really been on it today. I'll show you guys in just a moment. To get it all lined up. Forms a line, as I like to say. I'm gonna pick up my camera here in just a moment so you guys can see. Wow. Let me get rid of some more of this black sand right here and isolate this gold here. Gold is really heavy, and whenever you tap your pan like this, it will line up for you at the top or wherever it is that you're tapping from. Alright, let me show you guys real quick. Right there in the very top of the pan, you can see all that yellow stuff. Try to do this with one finger here. Right there. See all that yellow? That's the gold. There must be at least 30 pieces right there. Yep. Not bad for today. In just a few minutes of working. Clearly what I'm doing is working out for me. Honestly, I'm surprised. I've been at this place before and, you know, went through a lot of material, encountered clay, encountered big rocks, some rocks that were just too big to go through my sluice and made me slow down, but clearly the river gods are smiling on me today. I mean, look at that. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna make another run here, and hopefully the results are that good. I'm gonna stop recording here real quick and go for it. Let's see what happens next. All right, guys. So I went ahead and I took a lot of material from this spot right here. I can't stress the importance of doing a test pan, and you know, periodically or in whatever area you're in. I just went and got my pan and put about half a shovel full of material into it, and I got 4 pieces of gold real quick. So I went ahead and ran, or rather I have about half a bucket of that material, which I'm going to run for you now up close and personal here on my sluice. And man, it's running real good right now. I think the water's up just a little bit, and you can see that the material's going real fast through my sluice here. Look at that, just goes right out the back. This is classified material. Ran it through my classifier, which is 1/2 inch, and of course that helps out whenever you're doing your actual sluicing. Of course, there's no big rocks to deal with. The rocks are a lot smaller, goes smoother. A lot of the clay is dissolved into the material, so you don't have to worry about those big giant chunks like you saw last time. I'm just going to put spoonful after spoonful in here and let you guys look on. But as you can see, it's going right through my sluice from the front to the back and through the grizzly here real quick, which is exactly what you want whenever you're working some material, especially material that's ideal. This stuff right here, it's really sandy. Got a lot of black sand in it, which is a really good indicator that gold may be present. And as you guys saw in my pan that I actually did for you guys here just a couple of minutes ago, there's gold in this spot. So clearly the recent the outlay of water that knocked down a lot of this wall right here and allowed some of the gold to matriculate into the surrounding area has just deposited it everywhere. And I'm doing a lot better. I did a lot better just in the first clean out than I did in my entire trip last time here about a month ago. I'd like to come out more often, do more episodes for you guys. Just had a lot of things come up here, a lot of exciting developments in my life here, and I'll comment more on those as I bring you guys with me on my journey here, because that's what this is. It's a journey, and as things happen in my personal life and so on and so forth, you know, I'll probably delve into that because it's always on the back of my mind. You know, gold prospecting is something I do for fun. There's a lot more to life than just you know, what you do in a river on a Wednesday afternoon, or Wednesday morning in this case. And you know, and as those things do enter my mind, I'll go ahead and share them as you know, as I think appropriate. In the meantime, my fluid bed sluice here is working like a dream, and you can see just how quickly it clears it out in the back. The water's going just right. I mean, look at that. Boom, just gone. I'm almost done with this stuff here. Wish the lighting was better, but hey, that's okay. Working in the shade is not a bad thing. Look at that. Of course, all the heavies fall into the little compartment back there on the other side of my grizzly, and periodically you got to wipe the rocks away. But all in all, the sluice is doing a good job, and it's a great product for sluicing and for what its intended purpose was. All right, coming down to, I don't know, the last half gallon of material here. Just gonna start scooping it in quickly. I'm gonna go ahead and shut the camera off here in just a moment, but yeah, look at that. Just, that's awesome. Alright guys, so I went ahead and panned down the materials on my second run here, and once again, you can see right there at the top of the pan, all that yellow stuff right there, got another line of gold at the top of my pan here. I'd say, looking at it, there's probably at least 50 pieces right there of various sizes, from, you know, the larger pieces at least exist here in the Kern River, down to some really fine stuff. Let me get some water into that, maybe you guys can see it a little better. Yeah, that line right there. I'll move it on down a little bit. Try to do this with as many hands as I have here. Look at that. Not bad considering I've only been here for about an hour or so. And my sluice performed admirably. That's a lot better than I did last time, I'll give you that. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and go home and put the stuff on my concentrating table and group that all up so you guys can see what I did here in about, I'd say about an hour's time. But I'll tell you what, it pays to come back after the river's been really high and then it goes down a little bit for whatever reason. And yeah, I'm really pleased so far with my efforts. I mean, for, like I said, for 1 hour's work, not a bad time, so to speak. Man, look at that. The river's just man, just perfect. A lot of people have put up these weirs, I guess, right here, so that the wading is just a little bit easier in some places. There's plenty of them all the way down the river, and I don't know who's doing it, but well, they're persistent. I'll give them that. Got some stagnant water in some places, but hey, no complaints out of me. I'm sitting there having a great time. There could be other things they could be doing, like, I don't know, watching something on TV that I'd rather not be watching, you know, the news or something. Now instead I get to come out here and find some gold. Let me change that the direction of my mic there. Just getting back to the swing of things here with Gold Phenoms. I'll keep you guys posted. I'll make some more videos for you guys. Try to find some different spots. I really like this one because it's constantly changing. It's constantly replenishing itself. It's got shade. It's safe. It's close to the road. It's just a great little spot to come and enjoy, you know, a morning or afternoon. Anyway, I'll be talking to you guys, no doubt, sometime soon, and we'll just go from there. You guys have a great rest of your summertime, certainly a great rest of your August, and I'll see you on the next episode of Gold Phenoms. Alright guys, so I just came home from the river and just placed the dark sand here on my concentrating table, and I can already see gold right here starting to form a little gold field across my table. Let me zoom in on that right there real quick. And you can see those yellow spots right there on your screen, and they just permeate this darker material right here. There's quite a few pieces in there. Let me go ahead and clear this out here. I was pretty pleased with the turnout. Let me get that right there. A lot of fine black material though, I'll tell you. And just get this all going here. Maybe I can put the water a little bit faster here, or make it go a little faster so the darker material will move aside and leave the gold behind. That's better. It's moving a little bit faster here. Alright. There's quite a few pieces I can see. I'm going to start piling them up right here towards the center. Form a little button, if you will. Alright. You can already see it turning the black sand a yellow color right there. I don't know how many there is, but there's quite a few. I'm sure you guys have seen this many a time, so I won't bore you with going through the full clean out here as I get this last bit of the remaining sand here. I'll take a picture and I'll post the gold all piled up in one little spot so that you guys can see that. Thanks for sticking around to watch this ending here of the episode. I'll be back there again soon, seeing as I'm doing really good now. You guys take it easy.